Okay, welcome back. It is, I have that Ambassador rear drive on, and I gotta put an Eldorado. This back tire's gotta be right. So, here's the problem. The Eldorado drive, I told you there's an issue with it, and the issue is this whole gear is chewed off, and you can actually see the parts of it. I mean, it's like it's been chewed off all the way around. I mean, it is like an eighth of an inch all the way around. There are like no teeth left. I understand that you can see the teeth, but you see the edge there? It does not grip anymore. So there's an inherent design flaw in this, and the design flaw is this hole, this fill hole is way below the gear. So most people would fill it up to the fill hole, and that doesn't work. You have to fill it up to basically here. And people just didn't do that. So there is like no oil on the gear, and it just absolutely gets chewed up. So I gotta change it. I gotta take it out. So I'm gonna work on getting it out. Okay. I'm fortunate to have a spare tire, so I'm going to try to take it off. I'm going to try to have it be held on, or I guess just held in place by the wheel. So I've got my air wrench here. There's a large nut here. It's a 36 millimeter. That is the first step. I need to get that off. It's so chewed up, I don't know if it's going to hold, but we can try. It's turning. I'm going to put some bolts in here. Try to cinch it down. Keep in mind, this is just temporary. Cinch down. Hopefully that is enough. I need something to hold on to this so I can get that nut off. It's coming off. Oh my God. Well, it did. I just had to take that pin out. Oh my God, that is insane. Great news. good. So I just have to take that snap ring. So bearing came flying out. Okay, I got it out. And again, I had to slightly vibrate it out. And I'm telling you what, when you vibrate it out, it really just comes out gently. So I'm gonna actually I'm gonna clean these parts up like right now. And I am going to see if I have a spare one. I've looked to try to buy one of these things, and they're just, I mean, it's really not worth it. It's just too expensive for the parts. I'm going to see if I have a spare one. I think that this is I think it's a 7x33, so let's count. On the pinion side, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 on the pinion side. I think I counted 33 here. So we'll start with this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So because we started with, so it's a 7x33. And it is okay, this one has 3 shims on the back side. It is hopefully I have something, because this thing is absolute, it's just worn away, and it's kind of tricky to rebuild this because of the design flaw. But if the because here's the drain hole right here. So you can see the drain hole is substantially lower. The drain hole is basically right here. So it's substantially lower than the gear. So if you put the right amount of oil in it, gear oil in it, it's going to run fine. But people didn't do that. And I mean, who would? Because you open up the drain hole or the fill hole, you fill it up until it starts leaking out, and that's when you know it's filled up. But in this case, it's not. So let me see if I can't dig up a part for this. So stand by. Okay, I have good news. I actually found a great looking pinion, so I'm going to show it to you. It is not a 7/33, so there are not 7 teeth on it. There are 8 on this one, but it is so. And the ring gear is 35, so it's an 8/35 or 35/8. So it actually will provide the motorcycle better performance. And here's the thing: I actually think that early Eldorados, this is an early Eldorado, had this as stock anyway. So I think that this is the actual right gear anyway. In any event, it will run great. There's not a single chip in any tooth. It looks fantastic. And give me, I'm going to clean it up and put some new bearings in, and stay tuned. I think we're good to go. Good to go, so I can take off that tire and change out the rear drive. And I got to clean. Okay, I've got actually great news. It is, I changed the pinion and the ring gear, and so now it's an 8/37. So it should have great performance actually. And this was a you know what, I'm going to go back and count. It's either an 8/37 or 8/35. I've got it up on my computer. So this drive is gonna, which is the correct drive, is gonna replace this one that I have on here temporarily, which is kind of crazy nasty. And I'm gonna clean the tire when I have it off too. It is daylight where I'm at right now. So I am actually really happy. I spent like 2 days trying to find a used pinion gear, and the new pinion gears, I mean, it's like $500, and it is the used ones that look slightly sketchy. It's like $200, and that's just for the pinion. And it's you almost want to go find a another just entire rear drive. I didn't want to throw this in one way because I think it looks beautiful. Actually, I understand that there's a design flaw with the hole here, but how hard is it to just make sure you put 360 cc's in the rear end? It's not that hard. This bolt never needs to be opened up, to be honest. So you're going to drain it through the sump anyway. So I guess I don't get it. And I guess I would use. I'm going to actually measure how much it takes to fill it up for where it starts to weep out. And I mean, at that point, it is, if you want to add something to it, open up the bolt. If nothing drains out, add till it drains out. And at that point, you'll know you have, let's say, 200 cc's in there. Close it up and put another 160 cc's in it. So, and I think it's 360 cc's. Don't quote me on that, but we're going to fill it up. I'm going to look at the specifications before we fill it up. I don't rely on my memory on that actually. So we're going to put that on, and stay tuned. It should not be that. Well, I guess I can show you. I'm going to start working on taking it off. You can see I have the muffler mocked up here, and I have the. I'm going to clean up this mess too. I've got the exhaust headers and the mufflers. I love these Mac pipes, to be honest. First of all, I think they're stainless steel, and they are nice, and they are. I guess they're not inexpensive either. I don't know about the exhaust headers. The jury is out. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or get new ones. I am thinking about it right now. I want to see how it looks with the bike. If they are going to stay like they are now, because I buffed them up a little bit. If they're going to stay like they are now, I may keep them, because I think it matches well with the nickel-looking patina of everything, because everything has got like a nice silvery glow. And I like that. That's why I like this so much, because it just goes so beautifully with the engine, with the heads, with the valve covers. So I like the look of it, and it's You can see the one thing that stands out there is the cylinder because it's brand new. So hopefully it'll darken up shortly. But let me work on taking this off. Hopefully it's going to be kind of quick and easy. So I guess let's get going. Let me adjust this. This should not even be on at all, really.